Hi, everyone. Good to see you. Happy weekend. Thank goodness this week is over. I hope that you've all had a great week thus far. For those of you in the US like me, it's a Friday. For everyone in Asia, hello. Happy Saturday to you all. Welcome to day 4.5 of the challenge. A few of you were saying that you wanted a little more time for some of the learnings to sink in. And so we are giving you the weekend off, kind of, but there is a bonus challenge should you wish to do it this weekend. So I want to talk about the challenge today, the bonus challenge, but I'd love to know how you're all feeling after the week that was. So if you could pop in the chat one word that describes how you're feeling on day 4.5 of the 5-day success sprint. I would love to hear from you. So today's extension challenge, it's kind of a day off. So if you want to relax and take the weekend off, you can do that. Equally, if you want to keep up the momentum, we've got an extension challenge for you today, which is all about money, right? So for some of you at the very start of this challenge, when you set a goal, a dream for yourself for 12 months from now, a lot of you had a goal around money. So I wanted to add this little special extra challenge into the mix because I thought some of you may find it quite helpful. So the purpose for this weekend for you all is I want you to take a look at your credit card or your bank statement. You can jump on the online app or you can get onto your desktop and have a look at the statement. Now, I know for some of us, looking at our bank statements gives us a bit of anxiety, but bear with me. I want you to do it. And I'll tell you why, because take a look. Have a look at what charges are on there, right? So I can give you an example. Long story short, I thought I had an automatic transfer to pay off my credit card. Something malfunctioned and my card was paid a couple of days late. So I had a late fee on my account. This is like a week ago. So I rang my bank. And I said, hey, listen, this is what happened. It was on automatic, but, something stuffed up. Obviously, it's my fault, but I just wanted to see, would there be any way that you could reverse that charge? And they were like, let me take a look. And they're like, yes, we can reverse the charge. And also, because you're such a loyal customer, we'll also refund your monthly fee for your account. So I saved myself like a couple of $100 purely by making the phone call. So that's what I want you to do this weekend. I want you to take a look, see what charges are on there. And if there are no charges, another hot tip, another thing that I think is really helpful to do, some of you might have a credit card that comes with an annual fee, right? So it might have, I don't know, a $50 fee, a $300 fee. If it's a fancy card, it kind of depends. So hot tip, you can actually get that fee refunded sometimes if you ask the question. One of my students recently rang up to have that fee refunded. They said no, but what they offered to do instead was to give them 50,000 travel miles, which was the equivalent of whatever their annual fee was. So they didn't get the money, but they got the travel miles. So like that's still a win, right? So, part of this challenge, yes, it's great to get money refunded. That's all very handy. But also I want you to get comfortable asking the question, right? Because when we think about success in our career, success in the workplace, success in negotiation, you have to be willing to ask. Like, it's fine to say, I want a raise, I want that promotion. But if you don't ask, then there's a disconnect, right? So you've got to ask the question. So this challenge is a baby step for you to get more comfortable asking that question. You're probably never going to speak to that particular person at the bank ever again, right? So it's a low consequence question to ask. If they say no, what do you reckon is going to happen? Probably you'll just move on with your day. I'm pretty sure the world's not going to stop spinning. So that is your challenge for today. If you've got any questions specifically pertaining to this or any of the other challenges that we've worked through this week, please pop it below. I would love to answer those questions for you. Thanks to everyone who's popped the one word into the chat to explain how they're feeling. We've got Angela's inspired, PJ's energized, Nick's feeling motivated. We love that. Angela's getting a $250 fee waived. I love that for you, Angela. I'm going to hold you accountable to that on our next call on Monday Eastern Standard Time. Katarina's feeling electrified. Christian is jazzed. Excited. Love this. Yes, we should be excited. Free money. This is exciting. And as I say, worst case scenario, if you don't get the outcome that you're looking for, what you will have done is strengthened that mental muscle. And we've talked a lot this week about the psychology of success, right? And a big part of it, as I've mentioned, is strengthening the neural pathways that are positive and that are actually working towards the success goals that you want. because a lot of us have got neural pathways that are wired towards negative patterns, right? Patterns that don't serve us. And so we cannot rewire our brain overnight. But the research and the science shows us that thanks to neuroplasticity, we can rewire our brain slowly but surely. And so this week, it's day 4.5, you've done 4 challenges. This is the extra half a challenge, should you choose to accept it. And each of these challenges, Brian and I, when we built this curriculum, it was very specifically geared towards starting to get you to make new neural pathways that are going to serve you and lead you towards that success that you're all looking for. So if there's any questions, pop them in the chat, but otherwise, I know it's the weekend, so I don't want to hold you. We will finish with the 5th day of the 5-day challenge on Monday, which is Monday American time. So those of you in Asia Pacific, you'll get that email you'll get it Monday night your time, and then the call will be Tuesday morning your time, but it'll be the same time, 6 p.m. Eastern on Monday for everyone in America and Europe. And don't forget, if you haven't already, we've got an awesome, there's this workshop that I run. It's called the 3 Secrets to Salary Success. It's awesome, but don't take my word for it. Other people have told us that it's awesome too. It's led to people getting raises, pay rises, walking into those negotiations with a heap more confidence. So I'm going to share the registration link for that for you. So let me pull that up really quick. You should have received a calendar invite to that too. And if you haven't, just let me know. So I'm going to run that for free. Normally I run that for our corporate clients. It goes for an hour. It's super valuable. But I want to give back to you all because this challenge has honestly exceeded our expectations. I think we're up to 1,700 now of you success sprinting all around the world. I think there's 23 countries or something like that. So that's pretty remarkable. And we wanted to give back to you in that way by running this workshop. So let me just find this. Where's the link to register? I'm going to circulate that for you all. Here we go. Okay. Here is the link if you want to sign up for the masterclass. And thanks to everyone who's been posting about the challenge in the Facebook group too. Don't forget, we've got a bunch of prizes. So if you turn up to the calls, which you have all today, if you post in the Facebook group about your success and the challenge that you've completed that day, and if you post about the challenge on social media, you get 10 points for each of those activities. And whoever has the most points at the end of the 5 days is going to win one of 3 awesome prizes. So keep an eye on your points, tally them up. Our team's tallying them too. Jump on the Facebook group if you're not already. It's super engaged. There's people that are organizing lunch meetups and all sorts of things. There's a LinkedIn chain, so people are all connecting on LinkedIn. But it was lovely to see all of your faces. I really appreciate you showing up. I know that your time is precious, and we will see y'all next week for the finale of the Success Sprint. Looking forward to it. Thanks, everyone. And congrats to Katerina, who has spoken to her boss and has an interview for a role. There you go. Less than 5 days and already seeing success. Congratulations to you, Katerina. That's awesome. See you next week, everyone. Bye.